what we are going. Yeah, perfect. So today, what we are going to discuss, I will give a brief about what we are going to what you are going to get at the end of this course. So if you have any question, whether it can be a small doubt or a bigger doubt, whatever it may be, feel free to ask anytime, any question, most welcome. So we are going to learn about the Primavera P6. Basically, it's Oracle Primavera P6 because this software is owned by Oracle. You know, Oracle is one of the biggest solution provider across the globe. So what is a Primavera? Primavera basically Primavera what we are going to is basically a software which we are going to use for the portfolio management, project management, or a program management. And this software is basically used across the globe as a standard. If you see any construction project, any project management officers or any consultant across the globe, if you see, most of them are using the Primavera as a tool or as a mechanism to create a baseline schedule to find the to create what is happening. Just a second. Others, I think video is not working. What happened? The video just now it's gone. Yeah, it's gone abruptly. It was working fine, but suddenly it's gone. I don't know.
We are able to see the video.
You are able to see, but I am not able to see myself. Okay, it's fine.
And voice also clear.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah,
okay,
you
fine.
can see the video.
I'm not able to see myself. Okay, maybe. Okay, fine. That's good. No issue. So basically, this is one of the commonly used software across the globe. If you take if you do a random sampling across the globe, you can find around 90% or maybe 95% of the architects or the consultant or the contractors, even subcontractors, suppliers, all are using this software or this mechanism to create in various field like architecture field, engineering field, construction field, procurement field, to create a base to create a schedule and to track the schedule, to find the resource allocation, to find the project budgeting, to track the risk. Also to compare the plan versus actual, and just to also it is used to submit the claims, claim analysis, delay analysis. All this is used across the globe. So basically, but Primavera has got a different different category. Normally, the basic category of Primavera, the P6, what you are going to install in your computer will be a standalone version. This standalone version, what you do, standalone version, in my computer, what I'm using is a standalone version. That means if I open my computer, then only I'm able to use that one. There is a standalone version. There is a basic version. There is another version which I am using in my office is a network version. That means it is connected to the network with the multiple users. So all the users who has got access to that one, they can chip into the program. For example, I am working on a multi-billion project. Before that one, I just introduced myself. My name is Mohammed, a project management, seasoned project management professional, PMB certified, PSP certified, RMB certified, ACP certified, and Agile, and AI Gen certified from PMI. So working on this field for the last 28 years and currently working with one of the reputed client in Qatar, state of Qatar. Where we are basically into the development of the infrastructure project in the state of Qatar. So we in our office, basically what we are using a network version. That means my colleagues chip in that one. So, but all the people who are working on that, they are able to chip in and they are able to see what is happening on there. There's a network version. Then there is another version, which is what we call as a net version. That means if you are in an airport, you can just log into the web. Then from there, you can access the Primavera. So, but this all has got a user license agreement with the Primavera. For you, in order to study the topic, you should have the Primavera installed in your computer. So what you have to do at the end of the course, you need to coordinate with our consultant who will help you to install the Primavera either remotely or they will send you the link. You can or send you the software itself, but it's not a licensed version, of course. Then you can download and you can install it on the system. Without that one, you will not be able to learn the Primavera. So this is basically a Primavera. So basically what the Primavera is using, and the Primavera, basically it was simple Primavera, but now it is called Oracle Primavera. Why? Because this Primavera has bought by Oracle a couple of years back. So what are the features the Primavera has got? You can do the project management, you can do the risk management, you can manage the procurement management, which is part of the project management. You can do the budgeting, you can do the track the cost, you can track the resource, you can estimate the resource, you can find the resource histogram, you can find the cost histogram, you can find the time histogram, plan S-curve, you can generate the S-curve. You can create the level 1 program, level 2 program, level 3 program, level 4 program, whatever the level you want to create. You will able to create the recovery program. You will able to create the what you call progress update, comparing plan versus actual. You will able to do the risk analysis, which is called a Primavera risk analyzer. You can do that one. This all will help you to do a better project management for project. That's what one of the reason. The most of the project across the globe, they are using Primavera as a tool or a mechanism to do the project management in terms of time and cost. So this is all about the brief about the Primavera. And the Primavera has got a different version, of course. It has got a different version. The latest version may be 23. You can use any version, doesn't matter, because all the version has got the same basic capabilities. But some version, the latest version has got some add-on, which will help you to do, cut short some steps. That's the only thing. Because when I start my career, we don't have the Primavera. I start with the Lotus, then I go on sure track. Then come the Primavera P3, different version. Then Primavera P6. P6 also got a different version. Then comes the P6. The latest version is P6 23. So you can use any version, doesn't matter. We are consultant over here. They will you need to coordinate with them. They will help you to install the software in your computer. No need to worry about that one, because we are going to learn a blended mode. The blended mode, what we are going to do, we will learn the theory. Along with the theory, we also learn the application hands-on. Because learning only theory will not help you. Learning only practical also will not help you. Why? Because practical will help you to navigate the thing. You will understand all the tools, all the mechanism, all the shortcut. But you have to understand the theory first. Because if you want to do a proper planning, the theory is very important. If you understand the theory, you can do any complex project because your base is solid. So what we are going to do, the delivery mode will be like this, a blended mode. What we do, we learn the theory on the first session. Then the next section, the same section, second half, we are going to learn the practical of what we learned in the first session. The section will be around 3 hours section with a break. I hope so. So in the first section, maybe 1.5 hours, we learn the theoretical part. Then we do the application on the second half. So at the end of the day, you will have a clear and crystal clear about what we learn and how it can be operate on that one. So in theory, we will give you the detailed explanation of the what is the software scope, how it can be operated, how it can be navigated. And that will be practiced in the practical section. This is how we are going to do a blended mode. That's what I told you. You should have Primavera installed in your system. Without that one, you will not able to complete this course. You will not able to learn the P6. That is very important. Then so also what happened at the end of the session, for example, today I talk about how to create the enterprise structure or OBS, defining the currency. For example, let's say this is a 4 topic I covered in today. For example, this all we learn what it is. Then at the end of the session, what happened? I will give a step-by-step approach, what we have done with a screenshot. For example, you open Primavera, you go to this command, open that one with a graphical aid. I will send you to you at the end of the session. So what is the use of that one? Because that information will help you, because that the same thing we have done in the practical section after learning the theory in the class. But when you see that note or the what you call the class note or the literature for the topic we covered in that particular class, you can see that, okay, this is how you have to do it. You have to go to the tools, for example, in Primavera. You need to go to this section, open that one. So there is a graphical representation given. When you open what command you need to do, this is a command. This is explain the step number 2. Then after doing the command, what window is opening, that is only graphically mentioned there. So this course will basically help you as a trainee with the foundation and a clear understanding about how the Primavera work, what are the functionalities in the Primavera, and what are the benefit the Primavera is going to do the project management or the risk management for the project. Of course, procurement management is part of the project management. This will help you to do. So Primavera, we will teach you the in-depth about what we can do, because this is my job I am doing for the last 28 years. So you are going to learn from a person who actually practiced the work. And by myself, I work as a project controls manager. Currently also act as a PM for some project manager for some project. So you learn from a person who's actually doing this work using this software. Okay. Any questions? Any question?
Hi, Mr. Najib. This is Ranga speaking. So,
Yeah, go ahead.
what in the course, the basic steps what you mentioned is that the final outcome will be we will be having a project that required to follow all this process, and then we will see what are the activities that will be monitored, right?
The final outcome, okay, final outcome I will show you at the end of the session. There is a summary slide I will show you. But since you asked at the finally what happened, you will able to create a baseline schedule with the fully cost and resource loaded. You will able to do the risk analysis using Primavera. You will able to set the plan for a particular project, okay? Which has got a n number of activity. It can be 1,000 activity, it can be 10,000 activity, it can be 20, whatever the number of activity. Each activity is fully resource and cost loaded. Each activities are properly connected to one another. Each activity has got a proper relationship. Each activity, if any constraint, any assumption, how we do that one. Then once the plan is you submitted, then if it get approved, then you need to track that one. How you track that one? How you compare the plan versus actual? We are going to learn about the critical path method analysis. We also learn the end value management analysis. Then when you track the program, what is going to happen? You may find that there is a delay in the procurement. There is a shortage of resources. There is a problem with the cost. Then how you overcome that one? That also we are going to learn. Then when you compare the plan versus actual, you'll find the variance. Variance can be cost variance. Variance can be time variance. Variance can be resource variance. You may have X production plan, Y production you are getting, productivity you are getting. How you overcome that one? Then based upon that one, how you update the schedule? Once you update the schedule, if the delay exceeds a certain limit as per the contract, because we talk about the contract document, then how you create a recovery program or a reverse program? A recovery program. If the recovery program doesn't work, then during the course of the project life cycle, for example, you get an additional scope. Then when you get additional scope, it was not part of the original scope. How you create a reverse program? All this we are going to learn as part of this course. Okay. Creation of the S curve in terms of plan progress against the actual progress. Creation of the resources histogram for each trade, overall histogram, creation of the cost curve for the cash inflow, cash outflow. I have the ready-made template for that one in Excel. I just shared the template. So what you have to do, any particular project, what you are going to do, you need to extract this data from the Primavera. We learn how to extract the data. Then what happens? You have to simply put it on the template. The graph, everything will be generated automatically. I hope I answered the question. Is anything more you want to know?
Oh, that's fine. That's fine.
Also as addition, also I teach you the delay analysis, the claim, because if you're a planner, if you're a project manager, you should know maybe some delay from the client, a delay from the third party, how you submit a claim. I also talk about delay analysis in depth, but the delay analysis, I will also teach you two methods, because I cannot teach you all the method, because delay analysis itself is a advanced course, which you have a basic understanding about the Primavera, and then only you will be able to do the delay analysis. But as part of this course, I will teach you two basic delay analysis. One, a retrospective method. One is a prospective delay analysis. Other is a retrospective delay analysis. You will understand what is retrospective when we discuss that topic at the end of the course. Also, I'll teach you how to generate various reports from Primavera. These all are part of the course content, what we are going to deliver it to you as part of this particular training program. Is it okay for you?
Yeah, absolutely fine.
Okay, fine. Thank you. Any questions? Anyone? Okay, fine. Also, as I told you, we are not just talking about the theoretical part. We are going to do, we are going to do hands-on. I will do along with me. You also do in your system. So what we are going to do, we will take a sample project, a simple live project. We can take any project, and based upon the group discussion, we can decide a project. It can be a software project, it can be a construction project, or it can be infrastructure project. Whatever the project you want, we will take a sample project. Or it can be a building project, or it can be villa construction. Normally, we do a small villa construction, your own home. Then you can imagine how you construct your home. The concept remains same. But any program we can take as a live example. So through the live example, we are going to do the hands-on experience. We are going to learn the practical part. Is it clear? Okay, fine. Any questions? Okay. The practical experience, as I told you, the practical experience is very crucial very important for you as an attendee, because you learn the concept, theoretical concept you understand, because we discuss in depth how the things are, how to set up the things, how to set up the various factors inside the Primavera, from that overall program, how you take out a portion of the program. Because my project, for example, I have 25,000 activity or a 5,000 activity. From that program, I just want to know what are the activity related to the authority approval, so that I can give to my stakeholder engineer who is dealing with the various authority. So how you take out all this information, all in your, or maybe in your program, you have something called a lift installation. So you want to give this work package to your lift subcontractor, so that he understands this is what you plan for this particular project, so that the material should be come on this time, the installation will start on this time, then the installation will complete on this one with various activity. Then when the testing will done, when the initial testing will done, when the final test. So all this one you want to extract from this, let's say 25,000 activity. In simple click, one click, you can do that one. For that one, we have to do the coding. So how you do the coding, that also we are going to learn. Also, maybe you find that, okay, you create a program, then you find that the resource histogram, you see the resource histogram, a monthly base or a daily base, you can find the resource histogram the way you want. We can find the resource histogram day base, weekly base, monthly base, every 2 weeks. Normally, we do a monthly base and a weekly base. Day base, we don't do normally. I'm talking from my practical point of view. Weekly base do. From the weekly, we can generate the monthly. So let's say, then you find that some resources are over allocated. Okay, what is the solution? I can do this very simple step. In Primavera, I will tell the software, okay, this is the maximum resource available to me from the organization point of view. And if based upon that one, give me how the project schedule will look like. So before the plan get approval, you can do this one. This is what you call a resource leveling. We are going to do this one. So what you do, you test your knowledge, what we learn in the class, and from the live program, what you are going to choose. Then that will help you to understand. That will help you to know each of you that testing will help you to understand each of you how depth you understand this program, how depth you understand the navigation of the various command in Primavera, how depth you understand the concept. Then what are the problems you are facing? What are the issues you are facing? Then what happened? I will be there. I will step in. I will correct you. Then only we all together to the next step. Is it clear? So one of the important aspects, what you should have a laptop. Either it can be a desktop or it can be a laptop. I hope, of course, most of you have the laptop. You should have the software installed. Any version you install doesn't matter, but you should have the software installed in your computer. So coordinate with our consultant. He will help you to install the software either remotely, or he will send you the software itself. You can download and you can install with the instruction. He will provide you how to install the software. Clear? Clear or not? I just want your feedback.
Yeah,
clear, sir.
Yeah,
clear. Yeah, I have one more doubt.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm from Saudi.
Okay. No. Yeah.
Regarding software installation, you can support us, or we need to install it third party? We have any minimum requirements for that, like that?
Nothing. If you have a laptop, you coordinate with our consultant here. They will say, you can give the remote access. He will install from here, or he will send you the software by email. You can download with the download instruction and also installation instruction. He will provide you. You just do that one. That's it. Because we have the people from Turkey, we have the people from Oman, we have the people from Saudi, we have the people from UAE, we have the people from India, we have the people from Philippines. We have a lot of people from across the globe. That's not a problem. That is there is a way for that one. No need to worry about that particular aspect.
Okay, clear.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is very important, because when you are going to learn, the system should be ready with everybody. Then only I will start the class. Otherwise, I will not start the class, because there is no point of starting the class without the software installed in your laptop or the desktop. Because as I told you, we are going to do a blended mode. We learn the theory on the first session of the session. Then we have a break, maybe 10 minutes or maybe 15 minutes, depending upon that we can decide. Then we will see the practical on the same day, what we learn on the first session. Second half will be practical. First half will be the theoretical part. Okay. So this will help you when you learn this one. There are some chat. Let me answer the chat. Okay. So when you learn this one, what happens? This will improve. This will increase your understanding about the software. Then it will help you to easily analyze the various aspects of the program. How you do the proper planning, and then there is a planning part. There is a scheduling part. You learn what is planning, what is scheduling. All this we are going to learn as part of the theory. Then we see how we can do the real world scenario with a live program, a live project, what we are going to select, how you do the project management, how you do the risk management, how you do the procurement management, how you do the resource management, how you do the cost management, all through Primavera, how you do the critical path analysis, how you do the near critical path analysis. All we learn, all this, how you do the end value management, how you see the resource allocation, what you are dealing with the over allocated resources. Some resources exceed the limit what the organization, how you do with that one. How you compare the plan versus actual. If the variance find negative, then that means not a good scenario. How you make a program update. After making the negative variance, you find that the program is delayed by X days. Then what are the option to recover that one? How you do the delay analysis? As I told you, to prepare the claim or analyze the claim. This all we are going to deliver as part of this particular training program designed for you. Okay. So who can attend? Anybody who has got a knowledge about this one. If you don't have the knowledge, that is best for me, because I can teach you from the start scratch. If you have some knowledge which you impart from somewhere, then you always, when I talk about something, you think about, oh, that is what I learned. No, maybe I'm going to learn in a different way. Different way means I'm going to learn in a very practical way. If I get a project, if I get a new project, because I am a PM, I am a project control manager. I am managing multi-billion projects. The one project currently, the latest one which was in discussion is around 2.5 billion Qatar Riyal project, or the Saudi Riyal project. That is one among the, like we have multiple project, infrastructure project. So if I that case, what I do, the same way I will teach you what you have to do. This is, so at the end of the course, definitely you will gain a lot of experience. You will gain a lot of knowledge. You will learn. You will be able to do it everything what we learn in the class by yourself. Okay. Once the course is over, if you have any doubt, no problem. You can still contact with me. Then I will help you to out. If for example, you after the course completion, you may take up a project assignment by yourself alone. You may face some problem which you are not able to navigate. No problem. Just text me, WhatsApp, or you can just contact me. No problem. I will help you to find a solution for that. Okay. So we have a different version. The Primavera, if you see a file called XCR file, then understand that that file denotes the Primavera. For example, if you see a point doc, it's a doc means a word file. Like .xlms is an Excel file. If you see a file with the extension .xcr, understand that is a P6 file. Okay, Primavera P6 file. We have different Primavera version, latest version BV 23. You can use that one, or you can use any version, 19, 20, 21, 22, whatever the version, you can use, no problem. So how the Primavera help you? If you go a bit detail about how the Primavera help you. See, we have a program, for example. Let's talk about one of the project, one of the program I handled when I was in Abu Dhabi, some 13 years back. It was a program, basically. It's a program. You learn what is a program. Program means a collection of related projects. A 5.73 billion is a billion. It's a mega project. 5.73 billion program. In the program, we have 4 towers, 2 car park for 5,000 cars, plus Abu Dhabi Stock Exchange building. We have 7 projects. And the overall value of the project is 5.73 billion. We manage this project through Primavera. So what we have done, we break the complex, that program into program into project level, then project level into work package level into activity level. So Primavera, in Primavera P6, you can use this in very, very easily. When I am using that one, I am thinking about, oh, if the P6 was not there, if the P6 is not there at that point of the time, if it was P3, I should have definitely definitely should have spent more time, more effort, because P6, everything is very simple, easy to navigate. But in P3, the older version, oh, it was a hell of a job. So P6 will help you to break your complex project into very smaller fragment, the level you want. You can go to different level you want. We'll send what is the level 1, level 2, level 3. Program I break into different project I break into different work packages. Different work packages I break into different activity. So what level you want to go, you can go to that level. Level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4. All we are going to learn how to create all these schedules. Then in Primavera, as I told you, when you learn, when you are going to do any project or anything, for example, I just came from my home. When I'm driving the car, I think that, okay, it is only 10 minutes drive from my home to here. No, there is some risk factors involved. When you do a proper project planning, when you monitor the project, when you control the project, when you compare the plan versus actual, when you do the delay analysis, whatever you do, always there is some sort of uncertainty. For example, I am sitting in the training institute hall, the lecture hall, one of the lecture hall. We have multiple lecture hall, one of the lecture hall. What is the risk factor involved? The risk factor here involved, maybe there is some uncertainty. What is that? Maybe the power may fail. Who knows? Maybe my laptop may shut down. So like this, when you are doing any project, there are some uncertainty. Does Primavera account, or does Primavera able to do the proper risk analysis? Answer is yes. Using Primavera, you will be able to do the proper risk analysis, and using the risk, after the risk analysis, you will be able to add some contingency reserve to the project in terms of time, in terms of cost. So that means your project schedule, what you are going to create, or the project budget you are going to create for this particular project, it is going to be a realistic one, because you already consider all the factors. On top of that one, you also consider all the risk involved in that particular project. Remember, project risk vary from one project to another project. Why? Because in project A, I am doing an infrastructure project. Project B, I am doing a IT project. Project C, I am doing a stadium project. Project 4, I am doing a hotel project. So each project, the scope is different. When the scope is different, your risk also will be different. So Primavera, using Primavera, you will be able to do a proper risk analysis. This is also part of your course. One of the content we are going to do, Primavera risk analysis. Then now you may ask the question, is it something complicated? I would say no. If you ask the same question, is P3 it is complicated? I would say yes, because if you are using a P3, the older version before the P6, that time only Primavera, not Oracle. Oracle come after the P6, some version. The Oracle bought this one. If the P3, you will able to, it is very difficult. For example, if I set up a work breakdown structure for a particular project, I will not able to amend. But in P6, oh, I can move from here to here, from this level to next level, that level to this level. It's very easy to navigate, very easy to use the software. And as I told you, we will learn everything in depth, how to move from one command to another, how to create all the count, and how to use the shortcut. That is very important. I will also teach you as part of the course in the practical session, and as part of the blended course, I will teach you how to take from the main menu. Also, I will teach you how to use the shortcut, because after some time, you don't always go to see the main menu. You can always use a shortcut to get that command. We also learned that one. It's very easy to use. And resource, we talk about the resource. For example, you create your project schedule, a baseline schedule. Now you are doing the iteration. I create the initial one, draft, then I check that one, then I check with my department head or the project managers or the construction managers, or then they have some suggestion, because the logic, we need to check the logic, we need to check this one, we need to check this one, we need to see the access, we need to see the egress, we need to see the procurement. Let's see what if my project if my procurement get delayed, then what is going to happen. You do all the what if scenario, all this one. Then after that you come to a schedule. But when you come to a schedule, the dates of all the activity you agreed internally before you go to submit your external stakeholder, maybe a client, you may find that the resource allocation. So the project manager or the seeing that, show me the resource allocation for overall project resource and category wise resource and each individual resource. Remember, when you talk about the resource, we are not only talking about the manpower, we are talking about the material, manpower, and the machinery. We are talking about the three resource. So basically it's a 3M, manpower, material and machinery. So he's asking, okay, give me the resource allocation for the manpower, the first one, the major one. When you show that when you when the one point of the time in your project life cycle, you see the one initially, then you see only the peak. Peak is very important. When you see the peak, you find that there are 3 months during the project life cycle. There are 3 months the resource, this particular resource is peak, and it is you need to deploy around 200 resource per day on that to complete the project on this time. So your organization is telling that no, we cannot give you 200 resource per day. We have maximum, we can give you only 150 resource. So no problem. You can use the Primavera. Again, using the software, we can do 2 methods. One is called a leveling, other is called a smoothing. You tell the software, okay, see, now as per the project is scheduled with the start and end date, this is a resource allocation. Now, give me a solution. If my resource only I can deploy, instead of 200 per day, I can deploy only 150 day. What is the solution? Primavera will give that one. So it will help you to optimize the resource through either a resource leveling method or a resource smoothing method. This is also we are going to learn as part of the course, as part of the training. Then visibility. See, you can, visibility is very important. See, if you want to see the Primavera, you want to show to the stakeholders what is happening on the Primavera or the business executive or your top management. So let's say your project has got a 25,000 activity, for example. Are you going to show all the 25,000 activity? No. You can show, if you are going to, you can create a dashboard report. We'll see what is a dashboard. We can create a dashboard where we have all the major items with a summary level. So in Primavera, just one click, you can get this information. Or I just want to see only the project milestone, start of the project, end of the project, in which time we are going to create the structural work, in what time we are going to start the block work, what are the finishing, when we are going to start the initial testing, when you are going to plan to complete the initial testing, pre-testing and commissioning, when you are going to start the final testing, when you are going to complete the final testing, when we are going to start the authority inspection, initial inspection, final inspection. Like this, I just want to show that a brief about the project to the my CEO, and the time given me only 20 minutes to discuss. No problem. I have 25,000 active. No problem. I already coded the Primavera. So I use that code. I will extract this information in one sheet, A3 sheet, and then I will present in the screen. I will show you this. So when your top management or the senior executive or the CEO at that level, they see the director level, they see that one, oh, this is the start, this is the project, this is the entire duration, this is what we plan to do. Very simple. You don't need to show all the 25,000 activity. That is for you to track and monitor. So Primavera is visibility. Also Primavera, as I told you, 25,000 activity, your subcontractor is asking, oh, give me, let's say you have an MEP subcontractor, or give me all the work related to MEP work. So you can, in simple click, you can take out only the MEP activity and you can just make a PDF and you can send to them email, or you can print out and you can give to them. This is all helpful. So in Primavera, whatever the activity, you can show the Primavera, the data to the various stakeholder, how they want. They want this way, they want only tabular form, they want only the bar chart form, they want only the PERT format, PET format with the box by box, or they want only the column, or they want only the dates, or they want the dates with the bar chart, or they just want only the bar chart, or just want only the summary level, or they just want only the detail level, or just want the they want detail, not much detail, but not much summary. No problem. You can do everything in Primavera. So visibility is very, very important. What stakeholder want? Just understand what they want. You can take it from the Primavera. Okay, no problem. Forecasting. Okay, when you create the Primavera, for example, let's say my baseline schedule is got approved. Okay, now at the end of the first month, you compare the plan versus actual, you find that, okay, my project is on track. There is no delay at this point of the time, or there is a delay, a smaller delay, or there is no delay. So your management is asking, okay, next 3 months, what you are planning to do? So you can do a look ahead schedule. In Primavera, you can do a look ahead. Okay, next 3 months, today is what? Today is 27th December. Okay, in 27th January, 27th February, I do a look ahead for the 4 week. Or I can do a look ahead for 1 week, 2 week, 3 week, 4 week, 5 week, 6, any number of days you can do a look ahead. But for me, I do a look ahead up to maximum of 3 months only, 12 weeks only. Why? If I do the more look ahead, it is in practically that does not going to work, because what happened next month, depending upon the actual progress on the site, this look ahead also will change. So in Primavera, one click, I can do the look ahead. So I will teach you how to do the look ahead schedule. In a monthly based look ahead, you can do a 12 week look ahead, or a 3 month look ahead, or 8 week, which is a 2-month look at, or a 4 week, or a 1 month look at, or a 2 week look at a simple level. Minimum, we do a 2 week look at. As a part of your maybe a weekly report, you give the 2 week look at what you are going to plan to do against your actual planned work. What the actually you are planned to do for the next 2 weeks. In one click, I can get this information from Primavera. And tracking. See, as I told you, Primavera is it's got a very important. You can track any aspect of the project. You can track the resource. You can track the resource in terms of manpower, material, and machinery. What was planned, what is actual. You can track the cost. What was the budgeted cost of the activity or the budgeted cost of the project? What actually happening on the project? Are you going to complete the project on time? Are you going to complete the project within the budget or over the budget or under the budget, or where I am spending all the effort? Am I spending something more? And using end value management, you will be able to do all this one. You can track anything. You can track the resource, manpower, material, machinery, plan versus actual. You can track the cost, budgeted cost against the actual expenditure, or the planned expenditure against the actual expenditure. You can track the time. What was the planned time for each activity? What is the variance? You can track everything. Very, very simple. You can do all this one. Also, you can code. You can do the coding of this one. Then, using the code, you can take out whatever the information you want. This all we learn in the activity coding. We learn how to code the activities. Then communication. As I told you, Primavera is one of the important tool where you can do the project progress communication. That will tell you the various stakeholders in the project. What exactly happening on the project? Okay, after I am on the 6th month of my project, what we plan to do at the end of the 6 months, this is what we plan to do. This is the planned progress. Let's say 30% of the progress. Where we are actually 27%. So there is a 3% delay. So this delay come from where? You can easily track the delay coming from where. Then you can show the delay coming from this one. So the delay coming from basically design of one of the work packages. That is a critical work package. That critical delay actually pushing the project by 3% negative variance. So and who is responsible for that? You find that this is responsible by a subcontractor or a third party, or you find that everything is going fine. You are doing very good. Your subcontractor is doing well. Let's say I am the client because I work for a client. I'm doing well. I have no delay from my end. My contractor has no delay from him. But this delay coming from a third party. Maybe you submit the design for authority approval. The design is not approved by the authority. Authority is sitting on the delay. So you can find that the project is currently on 3% delay. Due to this one, this is coming. So you can find all this information through, which will help you to do the proper communication with the project progress to the various stakeholders. So it will help you to enhance the communication. Primavera is one of the important tool for that one. Then improve collaboration. See, when you are creating the Primavera for schedule, what happened, for example, in my case, we are working on a network. So what we do, we give the different work package to different people to plug in. They create their work. Then finally, when it comes, I will integrate everything to create the initial schedule. Then we work on that one. So you can involve, it will primarily help you do the collaboration with the various stakeholders. So communication, one is a collaboration for the communication. This communication will improve, this primarily help you to do the improved communication. Also, that will help you to improve team collaboration with the various stakeholders in the project. So if I'm talking about a bigger project, okay, project with the multi-billion dollars or the Qatari Riyal or the Saudi Riyal or the UAE Dirham, whatever it may be. But if you are looking for a smaller project, 300 million project or a 500 million project, no need for that one. You can do it myself. But I'm talking about a billion dollar project where various stakeholders, various parties are involved. So this tool will help you to do the collaboration with the various stakeholders in an effective and efficient way. Give employees responsible for the schedule creation. Okay, so this is what you talk about. When you create the schedule, we will make sure that you are not going to, as a planner or as a person who is responsible, you are not going to create by yourself. You will involve the various stakeholders in the project, especially those who are going to do the actual work on site, because their input is very, very important to create a realistic project schedule. Modeling and forecast. See, so this is what we could talk about. You can do the look ahead, and using Primavera, if you have an additional schedule called a Monte Carlo, you can do the modeling and simulation to see my project is delay is accumulating. So if the delay continue like this, when I am going to complete, you can do a forecasting. So Primavera schedule, you can import to this one, then that will help you to do the Monte Carlo simulation. That will tell you the project can be completed with the cost, what time. Or in the simple way, using Primavera itself, you can do the modeling, doing a what if scenario. Okay, if my procurement delay, like my HP switchgear, because we have a substation to be built as part of the project. If my HV switchgear, because my subcontract is delaying that one, if my HV switchgear delayed by 30 days and LV switchgear, and also my some of the finishing item get delayed, what will affect the current progress? You can do a what-if scenario that will help you to do the forecast. Okay, if this happen, how this is going to affect the overall project schedule? In simple way, you can also do it in Primavera. So Primavera is one of the important tool you can utilize, you can use to do all this aspect what we are talking right now. Any question? Anything you are expecting which I not cover? I hope I cover all. Hello? Anything you want to talk? Okay. See, using Primavera, you can generate a lot of graphs, but what I generally do, I extract the data from the Primavera, because Primavera graph is not that much enhanced view. What you do, I take the graph. I don't I will not generate the graphs through Primavera. I take the data from Primavera, then I generate the graph in Excel. But in Primavera itself, you can generate a various graphical graphs, S-curve for resource, S-curve for cost, S-curve for the time, all you can generate. But what I do, I take the data, then I generate the graph using the template which I created, so that in Excel, I can give some colors, some nice presentation. So it's up to you. You can just do the printout from Primavera, or you can take the data and then you can do it in Excel. That is up to you. So as I told you, Primavera help you to do the manpower estimation. What is the manpower? What is the type? What is the skill? What is the quantity? For each and every activities which are under different work packages. Primavera help you to find the manpower requirement for each activity. Primavera help you to calculate the material required for that completing a particular activity. Also, it will help you to find the plant and equipment which is required to complete the activity. Remember one thing, if there is no resource, you will not able to complete the project. Resource is very, very important. And this software will help you to calculate and generate the graph of the resources in terms of manpower, material, and machinery. There is some. For new message, what is the message? Yeah, S-curve is also available in Primavera. Yeah, S-curve is available. S-curve is available. You can get the S-curve for what? S-curve for the time? Yes. You want the S-curve for the cost? Yes. You want the S-curve for the resource? Yes. Resource distribution. You want the S-curve daily basis? Yes. You want the S-curve for the weekly basis? Yes. You want the S-curve for the monthly basis? Normally we do it on a weekly and monthly, as I told you. Yes. Primavera help you to do all this one. But as I told you, I don't take the Primavera printout, but you can take that one. What I do, I take the data from Primavera, then I take the data and paste and take the data, and then I have template which I'll share with you, of course. Then I will use the template which I created in Excel. Then I take the data and then I use the data from Primavera in the Excel. Then I generate the graph. But to answer your question, yes, in Primavera you can get the graph directly from Primavera as curves. In terms of cost, in terms of time, in terms of resources. You can take the overall resource histogram S-curve, or you can take the cost histogram S-curve, or you can take the time histogram as well as the time S-curve. Primavera will give you. Cost, if you let's say I'm a quantity surveyor, for example, my question, does Primavera help me to do a project budgeting? Answer is yes, accurately, very, very accurately, because in Primavera you can create a resource breakdown structure which is called RBS. You will create a resource dictionary, each and everything in terms of manpower, category wise, manpower, material, and machinery. Then you can assign the cost. For example, one labor, a normal labor is let's say salaries, let's say 100 real per day, for example. So per hour, what is a day? Per 8, let's say it is working 8 hours, or you can say per 8 hours, 100 real. I can put the cost. Then you allocate the resource. Then very simple, the cost, all the project costs will come. You can find all the direct costs, all the indirect costs using Primavera. So Primavera help you to do the cost estimation. You can generate the S-curve. Yes, of course, Primavera will give you the S-curve in terms of manpower, material, and machinery. We can generate the S-curve for daily basis, weekly basis, monthly basis, or yearly basis. As whatever the time interval you want, you choose the time interval, then it will generate accordingly. Not a problem at all. This is what I call the resource over allocated resource. For example, now I found the resource. It is a weekly distribution 15, 20, 29, 5, 12, 19. That is a weekly distribution. Now you find that the resource called, what is the resource called? Tower crane, 50-ton tower crane. And this 50-ton tower crane only available 40 hours in a week. Because this is 8 into 5. 8 into 5 what? 8 into 5? 40, right? Yeah, 8 into 5, 40. That means you are working five days in a week, and this resource, 50-ton tower crane, for example, it is available only 8 hours per day. But when you create the schedule, when you see the resource distribution, this histogram is directly from Primavera. It's a Primavera output. When you analyze the in Primavera, you find that a particular month is what is the peak on 22nd September that week, from 19 to 22nd October, and 26nd to 2nd October, the peak you find around 40, 60, around 80, less than 80, let's say 70, 60, 50, the difference is 10, 70, 75, let's say 78 per number. But you know the management is telling that, and you know that this resource is only available 40 hours per day. This means there's only one tower crane available, and this 50-ton tower crane, 50-ton crane available on site, and this crane is available 8 hours per day. Then what do? You tell the software Primavera saying that, okay, see, this is my resource. This resource, the maximum availability is only 40 hours per week. Then you ask this Primavera to level. It will level automatically and will give you the a reverse schedule. So, or a schedule with depending upon the resource limitation of this crane, 40 hours per day. So it is very one simple click, you will get all this information. The Primavera help you to create the bar chart or a Gantt chart. You can, as I told you, presentation. You can do the presentation whatever you want. You can do a level 1, level 2, level 3. You can do a summary. You can do a milestone. You can just show the columns only. You can show the columns and bar chart, or you can just show only the bar chart. Bar chart also you can show the monthly wise bar chart, weekly wise bar chart, daily wise bar chart. The way you want, you can show that. This is a bar chart. This is also called a Gantt chart. For example, your client is asking, okay, when you submit a claim, client is asking, okay, show me in Ramadan, what are the activity you are going to plan? When we know that when the Ramadan time in GCC countries, there should be a production loss. So the client just want, if I am the client, I do that one, okay. When I just want to see in Ramadan, as a contractor, what you plan for that one. So in Primavera, you can do something called a curtain. In the curtain, when you do the curtain, that you can select the duration from which time to which time, then that portion will be highlighted. That is one of the options available in Primavera. There are a lot of options available. And also you can do the plan versus actual. This is a plan versus actual comparison. We have a target bar, and which is called a plan bar or a primary baseline bar. And you have a bar which is against the actual progress we are acting on the, which is actually achieving on the project. When you find that both bars are the same completion date, that means that activity is going to complete as planned date. When you find that your target bar, your actual bar is away from that, your actual completion, actual bar is away from the planned completion date, which is the primary bar, that activity, there is a delay. Or you may find that the actual bar is shorter than the planned bar, then that means that activity is going to complete earlier than the planned date. So Primavera will help you to see all this in visual form, also in the tabular form. You can choose both. You can take the printout in one shot with both tabular and bar chart, or you can just take the printout for only the tabular with the activity on right side, or you can have a different column. You can customize the column with what all the data I want. I have an activity with the activity ID, activity name, plan duration, actual duration, plan start, actual start, plan finish, actual finish, variance in finish. You want all this column? Yes, I can put all this column, and what is the corresponding bar? Yes, I can take the corresponding bar. I can take a printout. Or I just want to see the activity, plan and actual. You can take that one. Plan finish, actual finish. Only that one. Yes, you can take that. I don't need any bar. Yes, you can. So you can customize the way you want. Customization, we will see as part of the all customization, we will see as part of your training, what you are going to provide as part of this particular course. S-curve, the question somebody asked before, does Primavera give the S-curve? Yes, of course. Can I take the data from Primavera and use in Excel? Yes, of course. That is what we do, because in Excel, you can give the color you want. In Primavera also, you can customize the color, but the presentation is not that much because the software enhanced. But in Excel, you can enhance the presentation the way you want. Resource histogram, manpower histogram, a resource histogram like a manpower histogram, machinery histogram, equipment, material histogram, cost histogram, time histogram, plan percentage, anything, any SCR Primavera will generate, not a problem. As I told, does it help me to do the cost estimate and project budgeting? Yes, of course it will help. We can generate the cash flow using Primavera. Cash flow, each month how much money you plan to spend, each month how much actually you are spending. Also the SCR, planned SCR and the actual SCR for the cost. You can generate any SCR you want. Using Primavera, you can do the end value management. This is one of the important tools for the progress monitoring and reporting. End value, we are going to talk about what is the planned value at a particular cutoff date. Cutoff date means the day you take the measurement, and what is the actual cost you spend on the project at that point of the time, and what is the plan value, plan percentage at that time. Using this one, using the end value management, you will be able to tell the stakeholder, okay, at this point of the time, whether your project is on budget, on track, or in another way, your project is on schedule or on budget, or your project is the delay, or project is ahead of the schedule or behind the schedule, or whatever the cost. Using end value, you will be able to tell the stakeholder, you will be able to present the data to the stakeholder to tell them or to show them clearly, yes, my project is on budget or above the budget. That means it's a bad scenario. You are spending more, the returns are less, or under the budget. Under the budget means I am spending $100, but the return I am getting more than $100. So it's a good scenario. So what is the status of the project in terms of time and cost? Why this aspect is very, very important. Why? Because if you present the data to the client does not want what you deal with the resource, what is your resource problem, what is your material problem, machinery problem. That is all problem you solve yourself. But as a client, I just want to know my project. As a contractor, are you going to deliver it on time with the agreed cost? You have a quality problem, you have a procurement problem. Yes, everything can extract from the Primavera because the data is with you. But when you report to me, I just want to know the summary level or the dashboard report. I just want to see in the dashboard in one single sheet. I just want to know, are you going to hit the target? Are you going to complete the project on time? Or are you in delay, or are you ahead? What about the budget? Are you going to complete the project as per the agreed contract, or you are going to spend more or less? This information using end value management, you will be able to present it in a very clear, crystal clear format. No doubt with anybody. Very, very accurate, very, very exactly you will be able to predict. One method of doing the progress measurement. Other method, you can do the critical path analysis. So we will learn both methodology, critical path analysis, as well as the near critical path analysis, as well as the end value management to share the progress report to the stakeholder. This is also part of the course, end value management. It's simply called a EVM. So this project basically, this is a planned value. This project basically, your project is behind the schedule and over the budget. This data in front of you, this project is a very bad project because this project is behind the planned progress, and in cost way, the project spending, you are spending more. So I will teach you how to create this one, how to create the baseline schedule, and how to read the graph. Everything is part of the course. Okay, we'll learn this one with a very simple live example. Now, for example, in Primavera, we have a lot of activity. Maybe my project has got a 5,000 activity. Your subcontractor is asking, okay, give me the activity only for the concrete work. Because the concrete work, you give a subcontractor to do the concreting work. No problem. In 1 second, I can give you. These are the activity of the concreting with the plan duration, with the plan start, plan finish. So you have to complete either within the date or ahead of this one. Under also this concrete activity, there are some activity with the red. Red means this activity is a critical path activity or critical activity. That means if you miss a subcontractor, if you delay this activity, you are going to delay my project as well. So very simple, I can extract the data. So we will learn how to extract the data. In Primavera, we call it as a filtering the activity. How to create filters, multiple filters. You can create one criteria, one condition, or you can choose multiple criteria. I can create one filter or multiple filters at the same time. How many filters I can create? I can create n number of filters. We can create n number of layout. Layout means we can create n number of way the data present to the stakeholder. Can I create a lookout to look forward? Yes, you can create a lookout schedule. This all you can do it in Primavera to see the forecast, the next 2 months, what you are going to do. Primavera will help you to do all this one. Then at the end, this is what you are going to create. At the end, you will be able to create the schedule. You will be able to create multiple schedule presentation to various stakeholders the way you want. You will be able to create the end value analysis. You will be able to create the resource histogram, cost histogram, time S-curve, cost S-curve, resource S-curve. You will be able to create the level 1, level 2, level 3, what level of the schedule you want. You will be able to create the baseline schedule, recovery schedule, schedule update, reverse schedule. You will be able to do the critical path analysis, near critical path analysis, end value management. You will be able to do the cost estimation. You will be able to compare the plan versus actual. You will be able to do the risk analysis. You will be able to do the issue analysis. How various issues in the project can, it is not mentioned in my writing, issue analysis. Also, you will be able to do the claim, how to prepare the claim delay analysis. I will show you, I will teach you all the methodology, theoretical, but practically we will hands-on, you will learn 2 methods, one from the prospective delay analysis, one from the retrospective delay analysis. This all you are going to learn as part of the course content. Also, we will learn the reporting, various report you can generate from Primavera. This is summary what you are going to learn. I hope 1 hour. Yes, exactly 1 hour we complete. So now it is a Q&A session. Any question, anything you want to know, please feel free to ask. Any question, anything you think you want to do in Primavera, whether it is able to do, whether this software will able to deliver, please ask, no problem.
Ranga speaking. So apart from project management, is there any other application for this Primavera? Because I am coming from a maintenance background, so will it be used for any maintenance purpose as well? Because we have also schedules, cost, resource, everything.
Ranga, very simple. You have to create the maintenance schedule, right?
Yes.
So Primavera will help you to make the way you are doing now. If you learn the Primavera, it will take around 10% of the effort what you are doing to do all this one, what you are learning right now.
And also we are using Oracle ERP as enterprise software. So will it be connected to that?
It is integrated. Yes, it can be connected. It can, this Primavera, you can connect to Oracle Primavera because it's always Oracle. You can connect it to SAP. You can connect to any software, no problem.
Okay, thank you.
Now, what the effort what you are putting right now, if you learn Primavera, I can assure that your effort will be reduced to half of the time what you are spending now. Maybe more than that, but at least half, I can assure you. Because in my company, we have a FM team, which is called a facility management team. They are using Primavera because I am one who are overseeing everything. They are doing everything on Primavera only.
Okay.
By FM team. Any other questions? Only Ranga is only the one asking. Others, what people are there? iPhone. I don't know who's on the iPhone. Jacqueline?
It's clear.
Clear. Motorola. I don't know who is that one. Mohammed Sajid, Philip, Ranga. Okay, you already communicate. Thank you so much, Ranga, because this is how you learn. Because I am looking for interactive section. Any question, if you feel that, please hold on. This section, this part I don't understand. Okay, no problem. We will go back and we'll clear that particular section, particular aspect. Then only we move forward. Because this is that's very important for me. I want to make sure that everyone who are part of this training, going to be part of the training, make sure that everyone get the same treatment, everyone get the same update, everyone is familiar with this one. I don't just complete the course and go on. I don't want to do something drop to on you. No, I want to make sure that you learn it in a proper way. So I really appreciate Ranga. You just communicate with me. This is how you learn interactive. So any other question from anyone or anything you think what you are looking from the course outcome or deliverable, or is it clear to you?
So others can send the time and batch start and details for the training so that we will see the feasibility.
Yeah.
Thank
Others will send you. Others will coordinate you. That all the admin part he will take care of that one. I'm just talking about the technical part of the course and the delivery mode or anything that what we discussed so far. If you want any further clarification or you think that I think I am expecting something more from here, or I'm expecting this. If I'm using this software after after learning both theory and practical, am I able to do such things in Primavera? Feel free to ask, no problem. That's what I'm looking for. Of course, the admin part, the consultant will take care of. Okay, no need to worry.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Hello.
Hello, please.
Yeah, I have one clarification. Actually, this is new to me. I am from a estimating background, and we are using Excel basically for cost estimating. So
Excel. It's
yeah,
almost there.
yeah, we're basically using Excel. So how it will be better for me? It will be useful, or we need any previous experience in this to understand it better?
No need experience. If you have a clean state, it is easy for me. Now you are talk about you are using Excel, right or no? No problem.
Yeah.
You can take the data from Primavera in one click. You can take it on Excel.
Okay.
You take all the data, all the estimation, you do it in Primavera. Because I have a friend, one of my cousin's wife, is my colleague. He was his estimation manager for one of the landscape company. He was doing the same thing in Excel, but I teach in Primavera. Then now he's doing in Primavera and he's getting the accurate cost estimate. Trust me. You can build anything on Primavera. Then on one click, you take all the data from Primavera, then you take it on Excel, then you finalize it on Excel with adding some profit margin or adding some contingency reserve, adding some management reserve. Then you come to this project with this is actual cost we need, both direct and indirect. Plus we need what the profit you want, you can add. Then you can finalize your budget for the tendering purpose or the estimation purpose.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Thank you.
You can do this one. Because see, if you let's talk about you are going to do your company is going to do a let's say I tell you to answer because see, I was involved in the estimation my earlier when I start my career earlier. So actually, what happened if so I know the estimation how it works. That time even we don't have the Excel. We are doing something called a Lotus. Something similar to Excel that time. It was called a Lotus. So look here, nowadays what you do currently, what happen, if you're estimation engineer, you will work with the planning, your planning or project control department. They will create a schedule, then that schedule, they will give to you, then you can impart the cost parameter. That is normally here we do because as estimator, you are not, they think that you are not able to do. But if you know what they are doing, why you rely upon them? You can create a schedule with your input, then you can put all the data, then you can take the output, then take it to the Excel. There there you can finalize. That is easy for you.
Okay.
Why you want to rely on them? No need to rely on them. You learn yourself. Okay. It will help you a lot actually. It will help you. It will boost your CV when you got there somewhere. You say that I know this one. Oh, you know this one. So this person can work independently. No need to rely on the planning team to create the schedule, give to them. Then he will see what is the thing, how the cash flow can be generated. No, if in the cash flow, you will calculate manually in Excel, right? No, here the cash flow based upon the schedule, it will automatically generate. Okay, each month, how much you plan to do each month, everything will be each week, each day. Day-wise, we don't take each week or each month. Everything will be generated automatically. S curve will be generated automatically. That will tell you what is the planned expenditure. Then you can monitor against the actual expenditure. It will help you a lot doing the estimation. You can do accurate estimation. Nearly, you can say around 98% accuracy you can do. Maybe 99% accuracy. If you talk me because in the project what we are handling, we need to give the forecast, the cash because estimation. Since you asked the question, estimation forecast the Ministry of Finance because we are an entity. So we need to give the forecast. Now I done for the 2025 forecast for my organization. What I have done, I built everything in Primavera. I take all the information in Primavera, generate the curve, then I see that okay, these are the multiple. It's a program with all multiple projects. So each project, so each month, this is the money we want to. We want to fund the project. So I done it in Primavera only. Excel, how you generate the S curve? You cannot generate the S curve in Excel. I don't know, because you don't know the distribution. You may, for example, I have 1,000 activity. You can find the activity, each activity, what is the cost. But if somebody is asking each month how much you want, how you create in Excel? When Primavera, one click, you will get. Let's say your project, after estimating, you find that this project is, you need 1,500 or 1.5 billion. Then this billion, it will be distributed. Let's say project duration is 24 months. This 1.5 billion, it will be distributed based upon the activity you plan to start, plan to finish. It will automatically generate. The software automatically generate. So at the end, you can find that this 24 month, if you add the cost for 1 month, 2 month, 3rd month, if you add cumulative, S-curve is a cumulative value over a time. If you add, the value will be 1.5 billion. So it will automatically distribute. Clear?
Yeah, okay, clear. Actually, we will enter it manually and we will generate.
No, manually, it will not give the accurate value.
Okay.
It will not. You guess. Yes, I can imagine the earlier day when I started, when we don't have the software, we are using Excel as we do manually. We think that okay, this work will complete this work, but that is not accurate way. But here you get the accurate way, because it is tied to the activity start, plan start, and plan finish, and its cost. Definitely, you will not be disappointed. Trust me, you will not be disappointed. It will help you in your CV. It will also help you in your career.
Yeah, clear. Thank you.
You're most welcome. Any other questions? And of course, you will get a accredited certified planning engineer from the UK. Okay, that certificate itself hold a lot of value in your CV at the end of the course. And there is no exam, but you have to make sure that you attend all the session, all the training session. Any other questions? Anyone? Another. Will it be a live course or we can have offline too? Yes, you can. It's up to you. You can attend either a live session or you can attend offline here in our institute. That's up to you. But it will be streamed live. Also, it will be offline. If you are here, we can be offline, but it will also stream live. So it is up to you whether you want to use a blended mob. Some topic I will attend offline, some topic I will attend live, or I will attend live only, or I will attend offline only. That is up to you. But both options are available. Okay. Then why you have muted me? No, I don't muted anybody. Did I mute? No, I didn't mute anybody. Maybe it is something some iPhone. Why you have muted me? You are asking to a question, but I muted. No, maybe you have to unmute yourself. Let me see. Let me see. Okay. Let me see here. Participants. iPhone. Ask unmute. I ask you to unmute. You have to unmute yourself. Mute and unmute. You can do yourself. I don't mute anybody. Okay. When I ask you to unmute iPhone, because you put a question, somebody mute you. No, you can mute and you can unmute by yourself. You have the permission for that one. Okay, got it. Sorry, I will be checking my setting. Okay, fine. Okay. I don't do that one. Okay. I want you to be interactive. So how I should mute you? No, never. You can mute, you can unmute by yourself. If you want to talk, you can unmute. If you want to don't talk, you can mute it and listen. That's up to you. Your choice. Any other questions? Any clarification further required? If no more question, I suggest you contact the consultant and over here, and he will give you the further instruction to you or advice to you. Who is asking this question? Muhammad Sajid. Yes, Sajid, you can attend offline or you can attend online or you can attend any offline and online. That's up to you. If you want to come here, please, most welcome. You come here. Okay. I prefer you. I want to see you here. Okay. If you ask me the previous session, a few people attend offline, few people attend online. So up to you to decide whether you want offline or online. So we have both option. So you can choose the option which is suitable to your your timing, your workload. Okay. I hope I answered the question to you, Sajid. I'm a production engineer and planner for my company. How I will help you to holding extension of the project? This is what I told you. We will discuss the delay analysis. I will teach you all the delay analysis method, and two method we do live. One is prospective, one method in prospective, other method in retrospective. This is a question asked by iPhone. The planned service job, as I told you, if you are doing a facility management services, you need to make the maintenance planning, both preventive planning. Also, you have to make the you have to make a lot of preventive maintenance, because this is what I coordinate with my FM team in my company, my organization. You have to make a preventive maintenance plan. You have to make the weekly work schedule. You have to make the what you call the planned and measuring frequent inspection, preventive maintenance inspection, all things. This all you can create in Primavera with the cost and resource. I don't know your name, but you are showing us iPhone only. I hope I answer your question. Is it okay? This is what you want to learn, what you want to hear, or anything more? Afridi, okay, Mr. Afridi. Afridi from Jeddah, most welcome, Mr. Afridi. This is, yes, you can do that one. Primavera help you to create this one. You can, it will help you to create the maintenance plan. It will help you to create the weekly manpower distribution, monthly manpower distribution. It will help you to create your work schedule. Yes, Primavera help you to do it in a very accurate and very accurate way, and this help you to do the presentation to anybody with the way you want. Once you create the data in Primavera, you can extract the data the way you want. You can present in a different format. That is the most important thing. You want to just show only the tables, you can present in the table. You want to show in the both table and graph, yes, you can present. You want to show the both table, graph, and the bar chart, yes, you can present that way. This is up to you. That's your certificate accredited as this accredited certificate. It is accepted globally. The certificate what you are going to get from UK, it is accredited and it is globally acceptable or acceptable. Do you have to give exam? No, you don't need to give any exam, but you have to attend all the session. That is important. That is mandatory. Then only you will learn. You need to attend all the sessions. No need to give any exam. You're most welcome, Afridi. Happy to serve you. Any other question from anyone? Or if you don't have any further question, I think we can wind up this small introductory section, which will give you a brief about what we are going to learn and what are the course outcome. I hope it was conveyed to you and you clearly understand the course content and the course outcome, what you get at the end of this training, and what you will be able to do at the end of the training. Definitely, you will be able to do independently by yourself. Everything what you are going to learn in the introduction, and everything what you discussed so far. And this is what we are going to exactly what we are going to deliver to you. Okay, then thank you, Philip. Thank you for your comment. Thank you, Afridi. Thank you so much to hear, because I am this doing the training. See, last in Primavera, I am teaching last 20-25 years. I am teaching the Primavera. This is my job actually. I am going to teach. So no need to worry about that one. You are going to learn the person who actually on hands-on experience, the person who actually doing this job on a day-to-day basis. Yes, I do. We do the PMP training. You can join the PMP training. If you attend our training, definitely you will be PMP, guaranteed. Attend the PMP session with us, and definitely we can assure that attend all the session. That's very important. Attend all the session, then you guaranteed you will be a PMP, guaranteed. I trained more than maybe how many people? Maybe 3,000, 4,000 PMPs in Qatar alone. Last 13, 12 years, I am doing the PMP training in Qatar. We are doing actually. PMP, I think everybody should have the PMP certification. And we have a very good track record, and we have a very good learning management system, so that after the course also you can log into our LMS system, where you have all the lectures, everything is available, all the data available. You can have access on that one. Yes, we do it in a very good and different way. And guaranteed, if you attend the PMP training with us, definitely you will be a PMP. Guaranteed. That guarantee I am giving it to you. But you have to attend all the session. That is a constraint. You'll understand what is a constraint. If you miss any session, because if you miss a previous session, because that is a continuation for the next session, maybe. So if you miss, if you come one class, then two class you are not there, then the third class you come, then the fourth and fifth you miss. That will not work. You have to attend all the session. Then that case, you guaranteed you will be a PMP. You can check with the consultant. He will give you the PMP update. Okay. I am Saudi Council engineer. How does it help me to Primavera and PMP certificate in terms of job and salary concern? See, if you are certified, definitely you get a 15% or 20% salary increase, 100% sure. If you're certified in Primavera, because we issued a accredited certificate, also in PMP. PMP is basically a global standard in project management. It's a gold standard in project management. I'm PMP certified. I'm a PMP trainer. I'm a PMI, the Project Management Institute approved trainer, and our institute is a PMI accredited authorized training partner. And we are I am one of the PMP approved trainer from PMI. So PMP definitely will help you to boost your career. Whichever you feel you are an engineer, you are a manager, you are a subcontractor, main contractor, whatever field you are, a cost engineer, you are whatever the field you have. If you have the PMP, definitely a 15 to 20% salary increase you will get, because PMP is a gold standard in project management, which is globally recognized by across the globe. It's a global recognized gold standard in project management. I strongly recommend you all people, after the training of Primavera, definitely you come for the PMP training. I strongly recommend to you. But it's up to your choice. And see, you see our class actually. Actually, I'm a PMP practitioner. You see our class. The delivery is entirely different than other institute. We will deliver with a live example. We will deliver because you are learning from a person who actually doing this project management last 25 years. Okay. People say PMP is risky. That is those people. See, I can guarantee that if you come to my training in only one attempt, you will pass PMP. People say, because the way you deliver, different trainers do in a train a different way. And what is the course content they are using? What is the data they are using? That is very important. And we use a data which is updated data, the slides updated data accredited by PMP, and also we will get customized data for you. That is more than sufficient to pass the PMP. You don't need to you don't need to read any other books than the data what you are going to provide. 100% sure. Okay. People say a lot of things, because I can tell you, when I was in Abu Dhabi, I go for a driving test. People say, oh, last 15 years I am trying to get the UAE lessons. I am not getting, but I got it in first attempt. When my wife go to the test driving tests in Qatar here, I told her, no, you are not going to get it, because she learned the driving here, but she passed in the first attempt. She got in first attempt, you got the driving license. So people tell a lot of things, but you come and see our training, how passion, how dedicated we are delivering that lectures, how passion, what is the class vibe, what dynamics of the class. Definitely you will love it. Delivery mode is entirely different. Okay, that make a lot of difference. Because because when I deliver, I can always compare. When I attended the PMP course in UAE, what was the delivery? People are sleeping. But when I deliver, I make sure that you will not sleep actually, by the way. That is that much interesting. We'll make sure that you don't feel the time is running out. At the end of, training is over. Yes, over. Today's training is over. That is the way we deliver. That much enthusiasm, that much vibe, that much dynamics will be in the class. 100% sure. Come to PMP training, you will be PMP. Guaranteed. Any other questions? Thank you so much, and very happy to meet you, all the people here. And we don't know each other, but we acquainted today itself. So very happy to meet you, and hope we will continue with the Primavera training. And also, I hope that you will all come for the PMP training as well. And this institute has a track record of delivering the PMP course as well as any training in a very systematic, very professional way, because the people who are delivering, the trainers here are very well-versed, qualified with the abundance, 20, 25 years experience. Myself, around 28 years experience in this field. So such trainers are here. So definitely that make a lot of difference in training approach. Thank you so much, and see you on the next session. Thank you so much. Inshallah. Assalamu alaikum. Thank you. So good night. I don't know which time zone you are. Shall we wind up? Because I need your permission to wind up. You can put it on the chat. Yes, yes.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Bye. See you. Thank you. Thank you so much. So I'm going to stop it now. Okay. See you. Bye.